Afternoon to everyone. It is indeed a great joy to be here with you, and I want to thank my dear friend and colleague and cabinet partner, Attorney General Pam Bondi, for her leadership. Pam, thank you so much for how much you care about the people of America and this great country, in particular here in Memphis. And thank you for your vigilance in upholding our nation's laws, and specifically the reason why we are all here today. That's for making our streets and our neighborhoods, our communities safe. I also want to thank Governor Lee and Senators Blackburn and Haggerty for your commitment to improving the lives of people in Memphis and in all of Tennessee. And also thank you to Director Gaddy Serralta and the U.S. Marshals and the FBI agents who are on the front lines every single day to restore safety to our streets in America. And to all the public servants that are here, thank you for your service to this great state and to your country. At HUD, we do believe that public housing should be safe.
For sure.
We believe that, and that's our conviction. A safe community starts with safe housing. If the housing is safe, the community is safe. And we want to take good care of the most vulnerable people in our country. And that means making sure that residents in HUD-funded housing can live their lives in peace and security, free from the horrors of violent crime. That's why HUD today we're announcing a new HUD crime hotline to allow the residents of public housing to call the HUD office of the Inspector General, the OIG, to report criminals, illegal aliens, sex offenders, human traffickers, and those guilty of gang activity, drug distribution, and fraud. We're spearheading this hotline right here for the residents of Memphis, Tennessee. This crime hotline is the latest in a series of action HUD has taken to help the American cities and neighborhoods be safe, including of those who live in HUD-funded housing. The Memphis Housing Authority serves more than 9,700 households and receives $107 million to administer federal rental assistance programs. And for all of those that are listening right now, residents of Memphis public housing, or those who might be concerned about the safety of your friends or family who live in Memphis public housing, for all of you, this announcement is for you. And here's our message. Protect your home.
Facts.
Protect your family.
Facts.
If you see it, if you hear about it, report it.
I'm a snitch.
And here's how. You can call 1-800-347.
He don't even have to tell me nothing. I already know it. I'm snitching. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling. Yeah. That's what we need to do. You see the ops at your facility, inside of anything, but you tell, are they supposed to be here? You got any suspicions? I'm calling. Facts. Because that's where you live at. That's where you lay your head at. Remember that building in South Shore, Chicago? Yeah. All the Venezuelans, Trinidad Agua, they done got 35 of Trinidad Aguas out of one building. Talking about it was a slump lord, and they didn't know nothing about that. Come on, man. Y'all knew. The residents knew. We not playing these games no more. I'm glad that they at least putting their foot down and letting us say, here's the hotline. If y'all have any ifs, ands, or buts, call this number, and we going to pull up. Facts. And I like that, because that's telling us that you care about us. That's telling us that you care about our safety. If you see any, if your local officials in law enforcement is not doing something that they supposed to be doing, like enforcing the law, call the feds. That's basically much what he just said. Call the feds, nigga. Here's the number. We'll pull up. I'm hope so. Shit, I got ICE on speed dial. I ain't gonna lie with you, G. I got FBI number 2. Then I got the email. Just in case, man. You never know when you need it, bro. I might have to save a life, for real. For real. Because in this aspect, say for instance, like in South Shore, Chicago, when they went in there and took 35 Trinidad Aguas out of that bit. And then they had a couple of black people say, oh, but the kids was broke. Everybody getting their handcuffs. I don't give a damn. Black or not, everybody going. And once we verify who you are, we'll let you go. But until then, we got a bunch of members of a gang that's a terrorist organization in the United States. We must go in this motherfucker to get them. Unfortunately, you didn't snitch on them beforehand, and now you're a victim too. And now you got to be in handcuffs. It's only temporarily, but we got to get you too, just temporarily. But we coming in for the real gang members and killers. You know what I'm saying? So in this aspect, I feel like they're just saying, yo, hey, here's the hotline. If you see anything not going right, they doing illegal actions, you have any suspicion. Now this can be overused. People could lie about people. They be mad at a Latino or whatever, and they call ICE on their ass. Now, is that cool? No. But if it did have real suspicions of somebody being in there on some real gang activity shit, Tren de Agua, like they did in Colorado, Aurora, Colorado, hey man, you gotta call them people and have them people swarm the area. You could save a life for real. Think about it. If you can call a number and save a life, wouldn't you? I was walking past a crib one day, right? And this was like 2 years ago. Somebody, what's that shit called? Their little fire detector was going off. But it was for the carbon, it was for the CO2, the carbon monoxide. I was suspicious because the shit was on for like 15 minutes. I'm like, man, person in there probably about to die. I called the fire department, man. I probably saved a life. And they went in there. Somebody was actually in there sleeping, and they couldn't wake them up because they was banging on the door and everything. Couldn't wake them up. Fire department went through like the window, got in there, and then, hey, I saved a life, Jig. I saved a life. And that's what I'm saying, man. You can save a life too. So y'all save that number in there. And if motherfuckers get out of hand, you get the dialing. Swear to God. One call can save a life. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section. It's your boy AngeloSavage. Don't forget to like the video for YouTube algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm that boy. Savage. Let's go.